Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of a brand new deck by US Games. This was sent to me for review. And it's called Coins Astrology Oracle. And this is by James Shop. So, you know, my reviews are written. However, I love doing walkthroughs because they're a valuable resource for me. You know, if I'm thinking of purchasing a deck, and even if I'm not purchasing it on Amazon, and I'm even at a local store, walkthroughs are invaluable for me because they help me decide whether or not it's something I think that I would use or something that I wouldn't use. So this is the back, and it says, connect with the timeless wisdom of the zodiac signs, astrological houses, planets, and moon phases with Earth Coins Astrology Oracle, inspired by the celestial archetypes and cosmic energies that govern our world. These 41 cards with black painted edges deliver insights that can be applied to your daily life. Each card's vibrant artwork was channeled through meditation and created using a blend of hand-painted and digital techniques by tarot and tattoo artist James Shop. The 132-page guidebook presents full-color, enlarged illustrations for each card, along with deck descriptions and unique divinational messages to guide the reader through their own life challenges. So let's get into it. So here's what the box looks like. And it's got the indents here so that you can easily remove it. Oh, what a beautiful book. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so depending on what's white, I'll show you. Yeah, that's really cool. All right. Cool looking box. Perfect for on the shelf. It doesn't take up too much room. So I'm going to set this aside. It is already comes gilded. So I will say that, I mean, without actually going through it, it's got the signs, the houses, the planets, and the moon phases. So as far as astrological decks go, I mean, I haven't read the book. The artwork, it's gorgeous, okay? Which I'll go through it, but that is probably one of the things that I love most about it. Now, once I look in the book and read through that a little bit and see, but as far as all of the different things, it doesn't, 41 cards is not a lot for an astrology deck. So, one second. Okay, so I just wanted to show, this one has 41 cards, and my deck has 81 cards, 82 with the title card. Because mine has all the constellations, or all the zodiac signs, I should say. It's got all the houses, and it's got all the planets, and the sun and the moon. It's got all the moon phases. But mine also has asteroids, it's got points, it's got events, it's got structure cards, it's got elemental cards, it's got masculine and feminine. So although I will say mine is more geared towards understanding the chart in itself, but mine can also be used as keywords, right? All of it. But I will say, this artwork is way better. And it would probably, depending on how you're using it. And like I said, I haven't seen, because it doesn't have any keywords on here either. which I prefer having keywords on my stuff. Not that I need it for an actual astrology deck. I do not. But a lot of people might. So one thing I'm trying to show by showing that was that having a book is a wonderful resource for a deck like this that does not have any keywords or anything like that on it. So unless you actually know astrology, you're probably going to have to keep the book next to you, which is fine. It's just so that you understand that it's not necessarily something easily that you can use without the book if you are not versed in astrology or have a basic understanding of astrology. So let's do a quick walkthrough really quick of these gorgeous cards. All right. So we've got Aries. The decks are really cool. This is glossy. I'll do the card stock in a minute. Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. The artwork is stunning. Capricorn. Aquarius. And Pisces. We've got first house, second house, third house. I mean, I could definitely see someone doing some journaling with this, even in conjunction with my own deck, because they would, I'll show as a pairing, they would work really good together. Fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, seventh house, eighth, ninth, 10th house, 11th house, and 12th house. Then we've got Mercury, Venus, Mars, the Sun. Okay, these were not put in order. Pluto. I mean, I didn't take them out of order. Uranus. This is the order they came in. It's not that big of a deal, though. Neptune. Saturn. Jupiter. Now we've got our moon phases. We've got new moon. Waxing crescent. First quarter. Waxing gibbous. Full moon. Waning gibbous. I could see this also being a beautiful, let's say, for instance, if you're learning about astrology and you're focusing on one particular astrology sign at a time or one house or whatever, I could see this being as a really cool altar deck for whatever it is that you are focusing on. Or let's say if you have a moon altar, third quarter, waning crescent. So using these cards as altar cards. So let's see how they shuffle. Oh, yeah. So these are glossy. But I would say that they're semi-gloss. They're not like high gloss. They're thinner. I really do like the cardstock. They're a little bit larger than a basic tarot deck, but because they're not as many cards, there's 41 in comparison to 78. Oh, do I have these all upside down? No. Oh, I have some of them upside down and other ones not. Not sure how that happened, but... So let's see whether or not, because there's not as many cards in this, if I can shuffle it. They're slippery and my hands are dry, so that's part of it. But I could riffle and bridge this. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. And, which I like doing this a lot too. Yeah, that's a good shuffle too. I usually like something a little bit meatier than, like I said, 41 cards, but it's definitely not a game changer for me either. All right, so what I want to do is I want to pull out a moon phase. I want to pull out a, well, let's see what we get first. Let's see what wants to be read. So I want a planet, I want a sign, a moon phase, and a house. So give me one of each, please. Just so we can see how the deck reads, how the book reads. Okay, okay, we'll do Mars. Yeah, 11th house. And they are beautiful. Oh. All right, let's just pick, okay. Waxing Gibbous and what was the other one I said? Oh, an astrological sign. First one that comes up. Okay, Pisces. There we go. All right. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Hopefully you're not seeing much of a glare. I am from my angle, but hopefully you're not. All right. So let's see what it says for Mars in the book. And it's easy to just go right to the planets. There we go. Let's see if they're in order. Mercury, Venus, Mars. Yep, there's Mars. Let's see if the rest of these are. Oh, that's the way that they did it in order as what they've seen. So that's how it is in the book. It was Sun, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune. That's interesting. Ruler of Aries and Scorpio, at home in the 1st and the 8th house. The planet Mars represents the archetypal energy of war, aggression, and masculine dominance. When unchecked, Mars energy can be intense and frightening, but when harnessed positively, it can be highly focused, extremely determined, goal-oriented, and productive. Those who embody Mars can be fast-paced, dominant, and assertive. They are able to take confident control of any situation and guide it towards their preferred outcome. If you pulled this card, it's time to make moves towards tackling your goals now. How can you move past the ideas phase, set your sights, and begin taking action? Whatever you are afraid of is no match for the strength and stamina when you have Mars on your side. Harness this powerful planet to tackle any challenges that you are facing. Embrace the masculine side of your existence. Be assertive. Okay, I thought that was fabulous. I loved that write-up for Mars. Beautiful. So now we're going to look for the house, which is the 11th house. Those are in order. So this is what it looks like. So it says, House of Community, Friendship, and Hope, associated with Aquarius and Uranus. The 11th house provides us with a space to explore friendship and community in a hopeful and intellectual manner. In this house, we join with other people to make our communal dreams come true. Here, the goals and visions of the group are achieved through cooperation and teamwork. Ideally, this collaboration occurs across a group of people who are able to satisfy their own individual goals within the collective. When this card appears in your reading, you should ask yourself about the communities that you are a part of. What type of friendships are you building? Are your communities supporting your connection with your highest self? What are you giving back to society? Fabulous. I really liked that write-up. Now let's look at the phases, or moons. Okay, so let's find the waning gibbous, which is probably what, close to the end. I think I was actually born on a waning gibbous moon. All right, the waning gibbous is gratitude and appreciation, and this is what it looks like. You can see that the moons are white. I love the structure of this book. It's fabulous. The waning gibbous is a time for saying thank you. It is a time when we should look around at all of the good things that we have going on and take note of how we have grown lately. When the moon begins to wane, we are invited to begin the process of letting go and releasing any energy that we no longer need. The first part of letting go is taking a moment to appreciate all the good things that fill our lives. When this card appears in your reading, you should take some time to show gratitude for the people and events that have helped you get where you are. You may be wrapping up an important era, moving through a big change, or beginning to grieve these changes. There is no rush in moving on to the next thing just yet. Take some time to observe your journey and learn what you can from your previous experiences. The shadow of the moon will make its way back soon. Observe what you can while there is still light to see. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Now let's find the signs, which the signs are in the beginning, and we're looking for Pisces, so it's the last one. There we go. This is what it looks like. It's a very easy book to maneuver. Very easy. The structure is really good. Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. Okay, not in what I practice, but that's Western. So element is water, ruling planet is Neptune, home is 12th house, symbol is the fish. Pisces is the 12th and final season of the zodiac year, as well as the last sign of winter. As we approach the conclusion of our annual cycle, Pisces season invites us to look simultaneously back at the previous year and forward into the next. This season is a gently flowing wintry whirlpool, letting itself move and be moved by the icy landscape around it. Like the easy meandering of the daydream, time passes and the ice melts away. The end of Pisces season is marked by the return of the spring equinox. Winter turns into spring again, and the wheel of time keeps spinning. Okay, there's more. If the Pisces card appears in your reading, you can loosen your grip a little. All of this will pass and begin again soon, so there is no need to cling too tightly. Remind yourself not to take things too seriously or to worry about final outcomes. Embrace the whirling energy of Pisces season and allow yourself to meander and drift. Sink into the subconscious and let your intuition guide your path. Enjoy a moment in between yesterday and tomorrow. Enjoy today. So Pisces attributes and personality. This is the second set of pages that comes with it. So, symbolically represented as the fish, Pisces people go with the flow. They are compassionate, creative, and spiritual. They often live in a world of their own creation, a world where they can be as emotional, imaginative, and artistic as they desire. Pisces people can maintain a fun, flirty, shimmery energy while also diving deep into emotional and intellectual exploration. These people are old souls who understand that there is no light without the dark. Pisces people are constantly confronted with facing the whirlwind of their own mind. A well-adjusted Pisces is able to surf these waves and move with the flow. They embrace their intuition and dreamy psychic energy as they navigate the physical world. A Pisces who can't ride these emotional waves, however, may struggle to keep their feet on the ground. The world inside their head can feel overwhelming, leading these sensitive people to struggle with escapists and avoidant tendencies. So Pisces keywords: creative, compassionate, empathic, and this is on the light side. They've got light and shadow in here. So creative, compassionate, empathic, idealistic, imaginative, spiritual, emotional, artistic, intuitive, dreamy, selfless, flirty, psychic, emotionally intelligent, and old souls. Beautiful. Moody, this is for the shadow. Moody, lazy, escapist, avoidant, scattered, ditzy, flighty, sensitive, worrying, anxious, careless, wild, soppy, elusive, and overindulgent. Let me see if that's all. And that was it. Let's see if there's any. We've got a dedication and a thank you about the artist, about the project from 8. So we've got, okay, a little message from 8, the creator. 2 pages. And we've got using the deck. We've got rules, how I personally use these cards, single moon poles, single sign, house, planet spread. That's beautiful. Tarot card or tarot spread. So they've got a, what is this? Okay. A tarot spread and then using 2 different astrology cards on the side. And birth chart visual. That's really cool. And then it gets into each one of the different categories. And there's a write-up, I believe, in the beginning for each one of the categories. Let me see here. Yes. So there's a write-up about the signs, the houses. Is there one about the planets? Yes, there's a write-up, like an intro page for the planets. And also, yes, the moon cycles. Okay. So, although I wished this deck had more cards, it had more things like Black Moon Lilith. I wished it had things like Chiron and the North Node and the South Node. And I wished it had things like the elements, the element cards. I do wish it had conjunctions in here. And I wish that it had keywords on the actual cards themselves. However, the benefits of this deck that I really love are the artwork is phenomenal. The book, from what I have read, is outstanding. I love it. A deck like this would make me want to use it because of the artwork itself and the book. Now, granted, like I said, I know astrology, so I can easily pull these cards without having to open the book. Although 9 times out of 10, I would still open up the book because I would want to hear what the creator had to say, okay, for personal readings. I could also use this for other readings as well without using the book for other people, because I have an understanding of astrology. However, not everybody does. It could be a great learning deck for your basic understanding, because these are the main things that you're going to really care about, is the signs, the houses, and the planets. Those are the major things in astrology for sure, as well as the most used aspect and the quickest changing aspect in astrology is the moon cycles. So the majority of, I mean, mainly everything that you have in the deck is all the main stuff, okay? Like I said, I do wish that it had, like the North Node, South Node. I do wish it had some of the asteroids. And maybe they'll do an expansion for that later. Who knows? But as this stands like it is, I am most definitely keeping this deck. I am going to use it in conjunction with my own deck. And I could see even using these as like altar cards, right? And they just look really good in my journal. But let's do some pairings. So the first deck I thought of pairing it with is my own 13 sign astrology deck. This is available on Make Playing Cards. So Mars with Aquarius and Capricorn. So maybe what this is trying to signify is that your Mars is in between or on the cusp between these two houses and what that could mean, right? So midheaven, 11th house, Aries. So the 11th house would not be the highest point, but you could take into consideration the keywords here. So public, professional, vocation. The midheaven is usually between the 9th and the 10th house. In Western, it's 10th house, but in true sidereal, it is between, it could be the 9th or the 10th house. But we've got public, professional, vocation with confident, independent leader in the 11th house. So I could see this as somebody that is working in the public eye and perhaps working to better like different kinds of groups or something like that. Somebody that is a leader of some sort of organization or something, and that is their true calling, right? So then we've got Pisces and Taurus with waning gibbous. So spiritual, dreamy, intuitive, earthy, resourceful, artistic. So maybe finding a balance during this moon phase between these two different aspects. 9th house, 3rd house. Wow. So these are across from each other. This is Gemini. This is based off of Sagittarius. One is like our basic learning and communication skills, and this is our higher learning and spirituality with Pisces. And that's what, when I think of Pisces being the most like psychic, but also like it said in there, the old soul. So they have accumulated all of this information. Sometimes they might come off like this, but they are truly this, okay? Meaning they're good communicators sometimes, and sometimes they're not, because they're so dreamy and like ethereal and emotional, and it doesn't always come off super intellectual, but it might also. You just never know with a Pisces, because Pisces is like that culmination of all of the houses. So philosophy, inner knowing, religion, siblings, neighborhood, school, but communication and learning and spirituality and higher learning. So anyways, let's move on with something else. I just wanted to show you how I think that this could work really good together and looks really good together. So another deck I thought of was the new deck that I also just got from US Games. It's Black Ritual Tarot, and I do plan on cutting these borders off, but we've got Strength, and we've got the 7 of Wands with, oops, I forgot to change that, with 6th house. Okay, 6th house, it has to do with like your routines and your health and your pets, right? Your organization and like your everyday like mundane chores and stuff like that, your routine. So perhaps you're feeling like some of the things that are just part of your regular routine, you're having to find inner strength about, because some people are coming at you and you have to take like a higher ground. You have to feel like you're always on defense of the choices that you're making in your everyday. I could see that. Okay, I'm not going to do any more of these because I have a lot of decks I want to show you just to see whether or not it looks good together. 7th house, Page of Pentacles with 6 of Wands. I think these look really good together. However, I am cutting the border down, and I think once the border is cut down from this deck, which I'm going to take upstairs and cut down today, it would look even better. We got 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Jupiter. Ooh, the High Priestess with the new moon and the Lovers. Yeah. I could definitely see using this more of like an oracle deck, whereas mine is, it could be used as an oracle deck, but it is definitely more geared towards helping you learn astrology, right? 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 2nd house. Gemini with the moon, and the Hanged Man. All right, let's see what else we got. The other one I want to show you with it is the Black and White Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This was also one that had been sent to me by US Games for my review. And it is like the opposite in coloring of what I just showed you with the Black Ritual Tarot. So we've got all this white with black lines. And I think this also looks really good with having your focal point with all the color, this being colored in by your astrology, right? It's a really cool concept. So we've got King of Wands with Seven of Swords and Gemini. Get this stuff out of the way really quick. Oops. So we've got Two of Wands and Seven of Pentacles with full moon. Wow. Wow. Planting intentions also, or once you've planted the intentions, seeing it seed, right? Okay, I said I wasn't going to do that, and I'm doing it. So we've got the Knight of Swords with Cancer and King of Swords. Wow. The Sun, wow. And Eight of Pentacles with Leo. Oh my goodness gracious. I could definitely see, I could see this deck working really good with tarot in general. The Hermit and Six of Cups with Virgo. Oh my gosh. It's like a sign, I swear. Page of Wands, Four of Swords, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Aquarius. Last one, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Saturn. Wow, let's see what else we've got. So another deck I thought of was the Pixie Pop Tarot. This is one I got from the sale with the Jillian Wild. So we've got King of Wands with Page of Swords and 10th House. We've got the Moon, Knight of Swords with the Sun. We've got Queen of Swords and the Sun with First Quarter. We've got Judgment, King of Swords with Waning Crescent. We've got the Magician. We've got the Two of Wands with Venus. These are definitely looking interesting together, aren't they? And we've got the High Priestess with Pluto and Five of Wands. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of was the Naked Heart Tarot by Jillian Wild also. So we've got the Two of Cups and the Sage with the Hierophant with Pluto. Oops. With Uranus. We've got the Devil, Six of Pentacles with Fifth House. We've got Spirit of Swords with Seven of Pentacles and the Waxing Crescent. We've got Five of Pentacles and Spirit of Cups with 9th House. Beautiful. These look really cool together. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords with Mercury. Wow. Wow, wow. Last one. We've got Two of Swords, Five of Swords with Libra. Let's see what else we got. So another one that I thought might be fun and kind of out of this world or somewhere in the Southwest, that is the Desert Illuminations Tarot by Lindsay D. Williams. Did I say Desert Illuminations? This is also another new release from US Games. So we've got the Seven of Cactus and the Chariot. I'm sorry, the Lovers. Or is that the Six of Moons? One second. No, it's the Six of Daggers. I forgot. The daggers are on the back here with the first house. Interesting. And there's cars in both of these for the first house. Isn't that interesting? So we've got Justice and 2 of peppers or chili peppers with 3rd quarter moon. This is really fun and interesting. So we've got the 4 of cactus with 3 of cactus and Scorpio. Yes. How fun. We've got 8 of jugs and 10 chili peppers, which is the wands, and cups with waxing gibbous. Wheel of Fortune with 6 of cactus and 8, the 8th house. These are actually really fun together. 9 of chili peppers or 9 of wands with 2 of daggers, 2 of swords with the 3rd house. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. Last one. We've got the 3 of cups or 3 of jugs with Ace of Pentacles and Sagittarius, Ace of Cactus. All right, let's see what else. So another one I wanted to try, and you don't normally see on my channel because I don't hardly ever pull it out because I don't find many things to pair well with it, but I thought maybe try it. This was the Stunning Tarot by Yonasa Yaus, and I'm not even sure. This is the medium edition 4, I believe. So we've got 7 of Pentacles with King of Swords and Taurus. This looks interesting. Neptune with the 4 of Swords and 8 of Swords. Interesting. Wow. 4 of Pentacles with the Judgment and Aries. The Hierophant with the Sun and the 4th house. Interesting. So maybe you have the Sun in Taurus in your 4th house. The Magician and the 2 of Swords with Venus. Interesting. So I'm not sure how I feel. It is quirky. I do think that the artwork goes, and I do think that this goes with pretty much any tarot. I really do. I mean, tarot and astrology definitely go together. So 2 of Pentacles and the Moon and 12th house. Oh, wow. Very cool. All right, last one. We've got the 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and Waning Crescent. So the next one I thought might be kind of an interesting pairing is the Deviant Moon Tarot by Patrick Valenza. And we've got the Sun, and we've got the 4 of Wands with 1st quarter. We've got the Sun, the Empress, and 3 of Pentacles. We've got Page of Cups, the Star, and the 10th house. We've got Knight of Swords, the Tower, and Saturn. How interesting. We've got Queen of Cups, the Devil, and Aquarius. I actually think these look really good together. So we've got the 2 of Wands with the Hierophant and Capricorn. Let's do one last one. We've got Virgo with 2 of Cups and Page of Swords. Let's see what else we got. So another deck that I wanted to try it with is my trimmed down version of Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley. So we've got 5 of discs, or 3 of discs. Is that right? Yeah, 3 of discs and Ace of Wands. Or, yeah, I think that's right. With Leo. These look excellent together. We've got 7 of discs. 7 of discs with the star and Cancer. We've got 6 of discs with the moon card and full moon. We've got 4 of cups with 8 of, no, this is Justice and Gemini. We've got the Chariot and the Emperor with the 2nd house. Got the New Moon with Knight of Discs and 3 of, no, cups. Yeah, 3 of cups. We've got Jupiter with the 6 of Swords and the High Priestess. Yeah. This looks really good together, especially the trimmed down version. And we've got the 7 of Cups and the Empress with the 7th house. Okay, let's see what else we got. Another deck that I thought of with all the colors and very similar kind of artwork was the Bonfire Tarot. This is the 2nd edition by Gabby Angus West. We've got the 2 of Cups with the 3 of Coins and the 6th house. We've got Pisces with 9 of Swords and King of Swords. We've got Waning Gibbous with 5 of Cups and the Fool card. We've got the World card and the Death card with the 11th house. Wow. We've got Mars with Queen of Wands and the Lovers. Oh my goodness gracious. That's some passion right there. One last one. We've got Virgo with Wheel of Fortune and 5 of Wands. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of was another black and white deck, and this one is the Black Violet Tarot by Heidi Phelps. So we've got the Hermit, the 10 of Swords with Capricorn. We've got Strength and Ace of Cups with Aquarius. We've got Saturn with 3 of Swords and the Chariot. We've got the 10th house with 8 of Swords and the Empress. We've got Waxing Crescent with King of Cups and 9 of Cups. One last one. We've got the 5th house with 3 of Wands and Queen of Cups. I think these look awesome together. Another one I thought it might look good with is the Phantomized Tarot. And this is by Erin Morgenstern, from the author of The Night Circus. So we've got the Moon and the Sun, how interesting, in the 5th house. We've got the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Wands with Uranus. We've got the Ace of Cups and Judgment and Pluto. My deck is a little bit warped. A little bit. We've got the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Cups with First Quarter. 3 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles with Waxing Gibbous. Let's just do this last one. Scorpio with the Devil and the King of Wands. And I've got one more deck to check. And the last one that I thought might look really good with it is the Wandering Moon Tarot. And this is by Rachel Jean. And I think that's all. So, I also thought that the midnight version of this would look really good. I don't have that version, but I mean, I wished I did. But, so we've got the Chariot, the Page of Stars with the 1st house. 5 of Stars, 2 of Moons with Libra. Page of Swords, King of Wands, Mercury. 9th house with 6 of Moons and the Empress. 6 of Stars and Temperance with the Sun. I really bet you that midnight version would look really cool with this. Oh. We've got the 4th house with 3 of Stars and 7 of Wands. So there you go, guys. Can you tell me what you think of this deck in particular? Is this one that has been on your radar? Is it one that you recently seen and you were thinking about getting? What was your favorite pairing? Oh, gosh. My favorite pairing was actually probably my deck. I could see really using that in conjunction with my deck. But I also really liked the Thoth Tarot. And I really liked the Black Ritual Tarot with it. I liked the Stunning Tarot with it also. I don't know. I liked them all. So I really like this deck. Although I wished it was larger and I wish that there was keywords, I definitely see a place for this particular really cool deck in my practice. So it's one I'm going to be holding on to. I adore the artwork. It is bold. Now, I will say that the houses and the signs, some of the signs, I mean, some of the cards show it. But some of them, it's just really cool art. And then you've got to read the book. But the book, from what I could see, was really cool. And so I am very pleased with this particular deck. So let me know what your thoughts were down in the comments. And, oh, I will be putting a link over to US Games where you can pick up this particular deck. And I am sending you love always. Thank you.